first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision. We're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about
NPC, what?
All right, let's take a look at the Last of Us Part 1.
Part 1. just The Last of Us, man. Come on. The Last of Us Remake, okay? Just call it what it is.
So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's gonna look really good, though.
He's got everything.
I will probably play this. Oh, yeah, it looks way better. Already. Looks like Last of Us 2.
You know,
9/2.
I've never been this close.
That's September 2nd. What?
The outside
That's so close.
Everything you hope for.
That's gonna sell like crazy.
can't be any worse.
Oh my god, we don't have a PS5. Oh well. What are you gonna do? We'll get it when we can. The
Once upon
beloved
a
story.
time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Getting you killed.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had? I get into trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
Oh, I remember that. In the little cabin in the snowy area.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we haven't
Sony
seen that
will
yet.
never
you're
let this
watching it in
game
real
go.
time.
Yeah.
You bet your ass we're gonna get a Last of Us Part 3.
It's because you did these. These performances you did a
Hype.
decade ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
that's
back
cool.
in and
Wow,
reuse the
September
original
2nd.
performances.
Dude, Fiend, are you getting
we
that?
came up with a process where you could take the original.
Maybe because it's the same
animation
game,
that we
maybe
did
you
for the
won't.
Faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot
No,
more
you did play
fidelity.
Demon
And
Souls.
then the animators went back
Oh,
and
Side
studied
sick.
by sides here, just how
Wow, that
much
looks
it has
so much
changed
better.
That you
Holy
went
crap.
and you redid the models and rebuilt everything.
Everything was rebuilt
Whoa.
from the ground up. Same art
Very
director,
different.
re-art directed the whole thing from the ground up. But the great thing about these faces is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is like is
Oh, this must be the very last game that they were
just,
showing.
the
The big
fidelity of
blowout.
everything, 60 frames per second, all this stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to
This
give,
is
not only
this
because
is
of the
Sony's
show,
event.
because they're all new players for
Call it
PS5
what it
and
is.
PC.
Yeah.
We wanted them to have the definitive version of the last.
No
one.
God of War though. Damn.
Amazing. Well, now you guys get to.
Sag.
I mean, when was the last time you guys played the game?
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory
the show?
before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played it.
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another
Yeah,
playthrough
I can't.
with
I mean,
this.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go back because it was.
Oh, I
such
can't wait.
you guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
It's really when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of the Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in the Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, like, all the
Yeah.
new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on, like, Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we apply to this, again, to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up by Matthew Gallant and Shauna Skye.
Okay.
And you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
And
well,
shortly thereafter on PC.
we will look forward to it. Now, Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making
Oh.
games. I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save
But
it.
you do have a new project.
Do have a new project,
Okay.
but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for
Jeff
dropping by
Keighley
Summer Game
playing the
Fest, and
field,
I am
seeing
so
if
excited that The
he
Last
can
of
get
Us
him to
is
say
returning,
anything.
as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Reporter, oh, we gonna report?
All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look at The Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things are going.